Welcome to my channel, and here I am again sharing one of my latest MOCs with you. And MOC is spelled M-O-C, my own creation, not as in MOC, my last name, M-O-C-K. Now, you might think, that's not really a MOC, that's just a fire brigade. Yeah, kind of. I mentioned on my videos before that I already have I had like 3 fire stations in my city, and so the Ghostbusters headquarters got turned into the main fire station. The old one I moved out, and the fire brigade, as you see here, I changed it to a police station. So I'm gonna take you through the changes. Of course, I did a lot of changes on the inside, but something else that really changed is I added another floor. All right, so let's first discuss the changes I made on the outside, and move it up a little bit. So obviously the road continues. One of the changes I did, and I showed you here, this is the original where the pin is directly on the base plate. I didn't like that. So I added a 1x1 plate, which I think looks a lot better. I also changed the color of the roadway because all my roads are dark bluish gray, and this used to be light bluish gray, so I changed that. And then obviously I changed some of the police things. So I added these tiles, these signs. I changed the door from red to blue, including everything that was red on the outside. Added the police sign, changed the telephone to blue and white from being red, and obviously I changed these. The police that used to be a fire head and an axe and a hammer, and it's now a police sign. And I changed the flag. It used to be an American flag, and it is now a Dutch flag, as I am Dutch. So let's take you around the side. Now the side is completely original. Nothing has changed except that I added a floor. All right, let's go to the back. Now the back has also not changed too much. You can see this is all original. The only thing I changed was up here, this window. So it still looks all the same, but this window is a white panel piece, and I will show you why on the inside. And then continuing here, the same, nothing has changed. So let me take you through the inside of this building. We'll start with the ground floor. So here is the entrance door, and when you go in, you actually see another door right there. So let me explain that to you. When we look inside, it's a bit hard to see from up here, but when you come in as a visitor, you just go upstairs directly. But the police can use this door to go to the garage where the cars are stored, or go upstairs. So obviously inside here is some tools to work on the cars, and the police can unload any criminals here, but they can also go through the gate and into the police parking lot, which is out back. And then on this side, there's some police stuff, like the radios are there, and some handcuffs, megaphone. Now you can see that there actually is still the pole from the lighthouse. Well, as it turns out, this is kind of a protective building, so they can't remove too many things and change the outside. So that's why it's still there. It kind of references to the old times when the fire station was right here. Now let me add the next floor. All right, so as a visitor, you come up the stairs and you get to this little desk right here where you can tell what you're coming from. Now this is also the main central point with all the controls, and as you can see, lots of screens, computers, buttons and things. So this desk is the front desk. If you're police, they can buzz you in to this door. Or if you are somebody that wants to report a crime, then you can wait over here on this bench, and there's a desk there with an officer that can take your your statement. And then on this side, I kept the kitchen as is. I just turned the fridge around so it's a little bit more open. Now here you can also still see the fire pole, but it is not really being used. There's a little fence there and you can't really access it. Sometimes though, the officers like to have fun and they climb right up on this gate and slide down to the garage. So that's our first floor. And now let me add the next one, the extra one I built, and you come up there on the stairs. The layout is pretty much the same, except there's no hole because there's no fire pole here anymore, because this floor was added when it was already decided to be a police station. Now in the corner here is a little jail cell with an access right there. The person has a little bed and a bowl to use as a toilet. Now as you can see, this is why that window is a panel. So he has some extra space there, but obviously can't go and escape through the window. These are too small to escape, and that way he has a little bit of light in there. And then over here is the commissioner's desk, the main commissioner. And right there are two more detectives that are, it looks like they got quite some work to do. So there's a wanted poster up on the wall. And if we go the other way, there's the police dock, and there's another poster and filing cabinets with some files. And that's it for this floor. Now the roof hasn't really changed. I'm gonna put it on anyway, but the only change I made is that I kept the ping pong table and I put it here up on the roof, and they can the officers can play whenever they have a break, and they just have to be careful with the ball so that it doesn't go over the roof. All right, so thanks for watching. I hope you like my little modification. It is going to be in the city, so make sure you see it, watch for it at the next update. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and if you have any comments, please put them below. All right, thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.